Hi, welcome to DetailingSuccess.com. My name is Rennie Doyle, and I hope to share some information with you today that will make your detailing better and more profitable, whether you're brand new in the industry or somebody that's been around for 20 years. One question I'd like to ask right off the bat is that, are you the paint perfection master in your local market, or do you want to be? What is your science, your paint science understanding? How do you understand the paint systems and how it's corrected? Do you understand scratch removal, swirl removal? Are you comfortable wet sanding? Many people aren't, and this is a key ingredient within successful detailing. What about dry sanding? Yeah, I said dry sanding. It's something a little new to most detailers, but it's an important part of professional detailing. And then lastly, are you earning the money, or do you plan on earning enough money that will truly support you or you and your family, and then also allow you enough profits to grow your business and your venture to a point that will take you to the next level? Most people looking to expand in detailing or get into detailing kind of concentrate on one area, and that's paint perfection. Now, dang, this picture below to your left, this was one messed up Escalade. And as you can see to the right, we got it looking pretty cherry. Now, this was a student that just recently came through, and I'm telling you, it was a lot of work to get it there. You can get to this point without company training, no doubt. You can either do an internship, or you can just simply put the time into it. If you've got 6, 12, 18, 24 months to do it, more power to you. A lot of people don't. We got these guys up to speed doing this work in 5 days, baby. 5 days. So you tell me, what do you want? Year 2 to learn it, or you want it in 5 days? While we're on the subject of paint, let's talk about paint perfection and the fact that it's truly an art form. And if you're going to do detailing right, you've got to be a true artist in the area of paint perfection. Now, being a paint god starts with knowing what the heck you're looking at. And that quickly goes on to, once you know what you're looking at, you got to know how to fix that. Because if you don't know how to fix it, that doesn't do you much good, does it? And then lastly, you got to know the what's and whys. Once you know the what's and whys, you got to know how to perform like, well, a paint god. So let's start at the alpha of paint correction. A lot of people take and get ahead of themselves, and they get into detailing and they think about all the big stuff. But in reality, detailing is a system and process of a lot of little things. So let's talk about getting that paint ready for correction before we actually start doing all the corrective work. That involves washing. In our case, we do almost all of our washing now as eco-based washing. Also, proper claying. This is going to be a traditional clay bar, and then also power plates, what we call clay plates. Also, test spots. I'm really big into finding out what you need to do to the paint before you actually do it. And then something that a lot of people totally ignore, and that's dry sanding, and or for some of you, wet sanding. These are all important elements and tools that we want to use before we actually get to the paint correction steps. Technology is key within detailing. Being able to match up old school know-how with the right equipment and products is essential. Most detailers fail to recognize that the fact is that the detailing client spends more of their time in the vehicle than they do outside of the vehicle. Most concentrate on the outside and they forget to perfect the interior. Items such as headliner cleaning, deep cleaning seats, you can see some of the seats on this. That new sports seating is absolutely an utmost challenge to get clean, and you've got to be able to do it. What about other things? Dog hair removal in this case. Got to get that Fido's hair out, man. And then using technology on the interiors. Listen, paint typically from one model year to another stays the same. Interior surfaces change with every model year. Are you ready for those changes? Here's the kicker. Detailing skills alone aren't going to secure your success. Should be some crickets going off. It's probably gotten really quiet over on your end. Why is that? There's got to be 4 key elements aside from just detailing skills alone. Let's check those elements out. Okay, here's the lowdown. You guys are probably saying, hold on, this Rennie guy's telling me that I don't need to take and be a good detailer. Not even close. You've got to be a skilled craftsman. But even more importantly that, here's 4 things I want you to write down. You've got to have passion. You've got to love cars. You've got to love working for yourself. You've got to love multitasking. And you better like working long hours. Building any business takes a lot of work. Number 2, you have to be a businessman first, a detailer second. Understand business and understand the detailing industry. Do your homework now. Number 3, you have got to understand that detailing done properly is a process and system built around both quality and profits alike. If you go after quality only, your profits are going to suffer. I guarantee you that. If you go after if you're just here about the buck, your quality is going to suffer. And either one of those are a death sentence for most detailing businesses. Lastly, you have to have the right support, and you've got to have enough money to get your venture going and to sustain it for the amount of time it's going to take you to build up your client list. I'm going to keep this final note very easy. Find the right mentors in your life, never stop learning, and always have fun. Happy detailing all.
Can anyone tell me what the most important asset they have?
Heard about this, I was like, I'm already spending 28 cents for postcards. And
What's our task in life?
be happy.
How many people in this room have got enough time in a day to market for 1 hour? Just 1 hour a day.